What's up, everybody, and welcome back. Hey, it's been a long time since we've been out here filming. We've had several different little projects going on and honestly just been distracted. We are currently out here in the middle of no man's land. Yep, we're on a deer lease out in the middle of Louisiana. Some people's got some cool property out here that they're fixing to turn into a home site and hired us to help. So let's go check it out.
This is madness.
So we actually had to unload the dozer up here where I'm standing at because this property is probably another mile and a half down this road, and there's no way the transport could get down there with it. So we're gonna go catch up with Ricky real quick and the dozer who just left out in front of me. What's up, you guys, and welcome back to Dig Deep Outdoors. This is Joey. It is freezing cold today, and I've got a tall order on my hands. Let me jump in here and get this machine up and going, and I'll let you know what's going on. All right, y'all, I'm gonna let this old girl warm up real quick. It's cold this morning. I'd say right now, wind chill's probably in the teens, and that's pretty cold for us in the Louisiana area, dealing with all the humidity that we have down here. But I'm wrapping up a 6-acre land clearing job, 2 pond renovations, 1,500 feet of driveway, and we're wrapping it up and we're almost done. And on Friday, they dropped a bomb on me and let me know, like, hey, we've got another 1/2 acre of pine trees that we want you to take out and burn around our cabin. And green, fresh pine trees, and I'm trying to finish up and move on to a new job. And that's a bummer because it's going to take me forever to try to get this stuff to burn. So got a tall order today, a big task, try to get these things to burn. I found enough dry stuff that I'm gonna try to put on it and get it started and try to keep this fire fed for the next couple of days and get this stuff to burn down. And I'm gonna let you take a look at these pine trees that I got to deal with and try to get this done so we can collect a paycheck and get off this job and get moved on to another one, because my schedule is jam-packed right now. So let's get at it and let's see what happens. All right, so this is the trees I'm talking about over here that I now have to try to figure out how to get down. Take a look at this thing. Hope that gives you a little perspective of what we got going on. It's not a lot, but it's just the fact that I should have already been out of here and collecting a check on this, and now I got to try to burn this stuff as fast as possible. brush down right now. There's a little trail on that backside. I'm trying not to cross with the debris and stuff, so I'm gonna pull some of these out. I gotta break a couple of them up into some smaller pieces, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do with those. But I'm gonna try to pull some of this out that I've already got done and get it cleaned up before I go a little further. But I just about got enough room cleared out too to where I can get some of that older brush over here and get it to where I want my fire to be, and get it soaking in some diesel so I can get it started here in just a second. All right, y'all, check this out. So I need to get this stuff to burn pretty hot, pretty fast. So I'm gonna try to do it like a campfire and stack these things up so that way I can get some oxygen and airflow to pull from underneath. And that's my pile. That's my pile of brush that I took down a couple of days ago. Well, probably about 5 days ago. So it's about as dry as it's gonna get. So I'm gonna put that up on top. So I'm gonna put that up on top, put some diesel on it and let it soak for a second, and then try to get this thing lit from underneath and let it pull that air up and under, and see if I can't get this thing really hot to get some of these green trees to burn. All right, we're making pretty quick work of it so far. I'm just trying to grab some diesel, put it in the bucket so I can get that wood soaking a little bit. And instead of just lighting it, I'm gonna let it soak so it get in the bark a little bit and won't burn off so fast. Maybe I can get it hot enough to keep going. All right, let's go splash some diesel on and see what happens. I'm gonna edit that out because I missed. Whew. All right, now let's try this one more again. Well, I was worried about fumes, but that don't seem to be a problem. So here goes nothing. Round two. If it's this hard to get diesel to light, I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, let's hop back in the hoe and give it a second to burn. I decided to grab a little more diesel while I got some fire going, see if I can't boost it some. don't know. We're gonna let that burn for a little bit, see if I can't get some coals or something going, open up some of that stuff that's wadded and let some air through and see if it'll get hot enough to sustain itself. But while I'm doing that, I told these guys I would try to get this tree that's close to their cabin, which would be pretty risky, but I think I've got a way to kind of get lined up on it so I can get it pushed over. So let's give that a shot real quick. All right, y'all, it's another morning in the teens. It's cold. I'm gonna get this excavator fired up and we're gonna go check and see how our fire did. I'm hoping this thing burned down enough to where I got a good bed of coals. Well, that's a bummer. I had a pretty good bed of coals yesterday, so I think I'll be all right. Still got a little smoke coming out, so what I'm gonna do this morning, I'm gonna unstack all of this and go really small on top of those coals and get it back going, and then I'll just build up from there. I'm pretty sure I can get it going. But I gotta go check out a baseball field today, so Matt's gonna come and relieve me here later, and we'll check back in tomorrow and see the progress on this last little piece of this project, and I might even get you some footage of the rest of the project. So, hey guys, we appreciate you tuning in and watching. Stay safe out there, keep digging deep, and we'll see you later.